Okay, it's that time again. Hit up the gym. Today is upper body. It's gonna be fucking packed. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna be able to film because usually when it's so packed, like there's not even space to put up anything anywhere, like the tripod or whatever, because I'm alone. But we'll see. We'll give it a go. I'm gonna do like some of the movements that they're all pretty like new to me. Something that I haven't done before, like some movements that I do just because there's no good replacements for them, like machines. If you guys know me or follow me, you know that I like machines in general. But yeah, you'll see something cool things. You'll see how I do my things, which for a lot of people, I just do them differently. Also, you probably see the way I do them, like with the control. Perhaps you can call it control, or like the pausing and the negatives and the tempo, like how fast I move up, how fast I move down, just things that I think about as I do the movements. I don't have a rush. I'm not trying to rush to the gym right now. I'm just thinking about how packed it's gonna be. But anyway, I'll just try to fucking put up. Even if I can't put up the tripod, I'll still fucking film, just to film, just put it up there, and then we'll see. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like Phil Heath right here. To Mexico, you know what I mean. Just come to Mexico and you'll be exactly like Phil Heath. That's all it takes. I gotta smash an energy drink. I just smashed like an entire box of cereal with some protein milk before now. So now it's just I'm missing the caffeine, and then we're ready to go. Should be a good one. This one we got Boost Zero, as you can see. Doesn't look very special, and that's what's gonna be my fucking caffeine boost. To be honest, it's really fucking packed, so I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to film. I'm gonna do upper body work, but yeah. Gotta put my my fingerprint. Boom, and let's go. So you know it's packed, and fucking even the water machine has a line to it. So yeah, and like every single machine has like 2-3 people waiting in line. So I don't know how I got this machine so quickly. I always start with like one big push movement, so like shoulder press, chest press, and then like a wide pull down or a wide row. Today it's gonna be a wide row. Somehow I got the chest press right here. I got it first. Try to fill my first set if there is space. I strap myself in because as soon as I push, you lift up. Instead of moving like in the same direction back and forth all the time. During the set, you start to like you move away from the seat, which is what you liked, or that was like the perfect position from the beginning. So you start moving away from the position you wanted, or the position that's best for you, right? Because you go more and more up. So just I don't do this for every chest press machine. I only do it for the ones usually that are rotating from the bottom. So this one is rotating here from the bottom. Usually, so you push like yourself down. Because the seat is like inclined, so you push. When you push back, you slide up. Imagine you had like some kind of like decline bench, and you would push the bar, but you didn't have anything to hold your feet. So you just, every time you made a big push, and then you just push yourself down, or like you're pushing yourself away from the bench. Stopping only at the bottom, slowing my way down. Yeah. That was good, heavy but good. If I start eating more, I kind of like, I move more out from the seat. So it's harder to get my arms back. Whereas on the plate loaded ones, they usually don't go as far back as this. And they're usually more heavy on the top. Like they're more heavy there. Whereas the pin loaded, stack loaded machines, they're heavier, or they're usually equally as heavy throughout the entire movement. Not always, but usually. Let's fucking see if we can do some rows. Not standing in line. Bottle camera on. This is the first time I got to film this one exercise because it's always so fucking packed. It's gonna be super heavy, so I might just not be able to get it like the full range. Usually I just like this, place the weights here. I don't have to fucking try to rig myself up while I'm under load. I want to like be on the machine where I'm supposed to be, and then I'm strapping myself in. I pull my shorts up a bit here so I kind of log myself into the bench. This is the first time I filmed this exercise. That's pretty crazy because like there's a line for every fucking thing. You can see this right now. I turn the camera at the end of the set here. Let's give it a go. And a lot of partials, FYI. A lot of people would just say like, that's fucking ridiculous, like you're barely moving at the end. I'm like, yeah, I'm still moving. As long as the elbow is moving in relation to the shoulder joint, hey, your back is still fucking working. And you're pushing your limits beyond, or like you're actually pushing towards your actual limits. So intensity over fucking doing it 100 times and never going to that space, which 99.9% of people at least, it's gonna be more, I do like just keep going until there's no more to give, you know. The only place I would actually say that people do that could perhaps be on pressing movements, like chest pressing movements and shoulder pressing. But also there, not really, because people really don't know their true potential of what they can do unless someone's actually there to like fucking scream in their ear like, you got more, keep going. Like, what, are you crazy? And suddenly they realized they had 10 more, you know. But they could only do like one set instead of like, you know, the regular 5 to 10. Is it? You see here? Fucking full here. This machine is too like far in the corner. People in my way. I don't want to film everyone. I mean, I know I filmed someone before in the last one, but anyway, now I'm just filming myself. Most people, they're my weight, 220, not as strong. And if I put like, if I said I can't, I just start like I'm hanging. So I have to strap myself in. And really hard to. I grip like a neutral grip. Less aggravation on my elbows, because elbows is a big issue for me. I get like tendonitis, tennis elbow on the top here. on the outside of my arm or on the upper side of my forearm. I get tendonitis real easy, especially on like squats, bar here, and then like external rotation. I'm like forced to like pull the bar back, but the bar is pushing me back. And also I get the problem when like straight bar tricep push downs. It's a big one. Anything with a bar on my neck, same problem. And also here, it's better to hold a neutral grip, and that means also I get a little tighter to my body. It becomes less of a chest pressing chest movement, because if I have my hands like this, my arms go more out, so they're moving more in. Hence, it would be affected more by the chest press that I just did. Anyway, fuck that shit. Too much talk. Let's get it. First one is horrible. Whew. And that's it. My one set, as always. Okay, we got the battle camera again set up. Mensur pull downs. Mike Mensur pull downs, which is really just called them regular, like old school underhand pull downs. Under straight bar, underhand, narrow pull downs, whatever, you know, like it's just fucking pull downs. That's like what I'm saying, like I'm not doing it so fucking complicated these days. I'm just like, I'm doing the big movements, you know, because like you can like try to like, oh, I'm gonna scrape my elbows against the wall, or I'm gonna like pull down towards my hip. Fuck that shit. This is also actually one of the best bicep movements, according to studies and all this shit as well. And well, I'm not gonna fucking deny me. And also, like, as far as like Mike Mensur, a lot of the shit he said has made a lot of sense to me. The more and more I like implemented his stuff he said, the more and more gains I've made, or like it has made like an impact, a big impact on my training. Always wrap with your thumb the same direction as your thumb is going, except I'm gonna put my thumb on the same side as as the other fingers, just so my hands get in tighter, my elbows get in tighter. I'm pulling trying to curl my biceps, so I'm pulling towards my chest, sitting pretty straight up. So it's a big elbow bend, a big elbow flexion, but at the same time, sitting pretty straight up, not leaning back or shit like that. The whole stack on here is a pretty heavy machine, actually. Let's see how it goes. Just like pull towards myself with my elbows. Oh, that's the thing about back movements. You can basically pull and like until like there's no fucking movement left whatsoever. There's still movements, but it's tiny. But hey, it's all beneficial as long as you just that's what I say, standardized execution. Do the movement the same way. Next time you do the same exercises, same tempo, like how fast you move, etc., etc. And yeah, it should look the same every time you do the same movement. That's it. One more exercise, perhaps. The cables are usually very packed. Listo. Also, I'm like charging my phone between sets, so I'm like super low on battery. So we'll see. I'm just filming my top sets. Gym is packed, and I'm doing an exercise I haven't done in like probably a year and a half. Usually, I always do cables, but the cables are like almost impossible to reach. They're always busy, so I'm just gonna fucking do them. The dumbbells, I haven't done that in a year and a half, so we'll see how it goes. I always do it, so I'm locked in at with the bench. Scapular plane means like basically like out to the side, slightly in front of you, almost 45 degrees. And yeah, thumb under, get a good grip. Try to stop on the top because that's where the movement is heaviest, which is why I do a cable, because you're stronger right there. You're not stronger at the top. So see, this is not going to be a lot of reps, by the way. A lot of partials. It's way too heavy. That's why I hate fucking dumbbells, laterals. Just keep going. This is stupid. Super stupid. They're basically heaviest where you are weakest. So you're weakest at the top, and that's where the movement is heaviest. So it doesn't make sense at all. Anyway, I got the feel for, next time the cables are busy. It's not as efficient as well because you want to kind of train the outer delts, when they're stretched. So when your arm is pointing down. So I'm like super low on batteries. So I'm not gonna do a long ass like summary of the workout, but in general, happy with it. Just the dumbbell thing, I really hate fucking loud because I'm pausing at the top because I know that's like where they count. That's where they separate themselves from everything else. But you're so weak there. So it's just like, it becomes like this thing of like endless partials, where you can't the movement becomes shorter and shorter and shorter for every single rep. So, and it never stops. So it's a short and loaded movement, kind of like a pull movement, whereas where you have like the maximum pull, that's where the movement is heaviest. And it's the same with the side laterals, except you're not at your weakest as much with the fucking, like with the side laterals. So it's just like, but anyway, I'm happy with the workout, that's like probably the least important of all the exercises. Just to be clear, things like single joint movements, not all of them, but especially biceps, triceps, they're so involved in everything else. And so side laterals, biceps curls, triceps extensions, whatever. I mean, if you're doing a dip, that involves shoulders, that involves chest. If you're doing a pull down, narrow grip pull down, that involves biceps, the rear delts, the back, all of that. There's no massive need to curl every single time and do a shit ton of curls or biceps or side laterals side laterals, your shoulder presses, they will be heavily engaged in shoulder presses where your side delts. So just focusing on like getting really fucking dirty strong on the big movements, and you will get fucking big. Of course, I incorporate them and I do them. It's just I don't like, oh fuck, I didn't get to do biceps or triceps today, you know, like, or like I have a little extra rest. I just think of it like it's like a little bit of extra rest, you know. So some more rest, it's not going to cause any fucking big damage, you know what I mean? Like I'm resting a bit more. Same with the side laterals. Okay, I didn't get to do side laterals for a month. So what? I still train my side delts, you know what I mean? You have shoulder presses, and so, but just do what you enjoy, of course, and do everything accordingly. Just some movements are way more important than others in getting strong at. And don't complicate things, you know. Like I said, I try to keep it basic, try to keep it like focus on the big things, and so should everyone else. I mean, if you're not big, don't complicate things. Get strong first, then you can maybe complicate things a bit more. Get strong first, and then you can fucking think about like incorporating all this other shit, you know what I mean? Like a professional bodybuilder would focus on, like, is it like lat single arm pulls, or you know, these how you do your side laterals, like they're not in the scapular plane, or like all like you have to do the incline curl and the fucking preacher curl, and you have to do like all different types of chest presses movements. So the battery cut me off there real quick, but I'm controlling the movements better and better. Like if you would have compared me to a year ago, 2 years ago, I'm like on a whole different level when it comes to like how I do shit, you know. I would say the quality of the movements is just on a whole different level. So that's it. Anyway, things are moving up, going in the right direction. Had a good workout, feeling good, and yeah, that's it for now. See you tomorrow.